come down here to run my mouth and talk about the real housewives of Atlanta, or as I call them sometimes, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Okay? The original. Okay? The original Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Baby, I just want to apologize for being late. I just got in from the grocery store. I had to go get me some fruit and stuff. I'm about to starve to death. I need something in my stomach. I ate a little I ate some, I was feeling like a rich black woman earlier. So I ate some, what is it called? Crackers and chicken salad. Yeah, chicken salad. You better get you one of these. You better get you one of these. It's a chicken salad. Ate some rotisserie chicken salad that I got from the grocery store and some crackers. And I drank a little bit of water. And that's all I really had to eat today. I had a coffee. I forgot I had a coffee. Anyways, I wanted to just come down here. Baby, what's up, y'all? What's up, Diva? What's up, Makeup Unity? What's up, Jay Destin? What's up, Yogi? What's up, Tanya? What's up, Spiffy? What's up, Montrez? Come on, I was waiting at the door, baby. I was waiting for you at the door. Girl, I don't want to be on here too long. I really don't, because I really need to go. I need to put something in my stomach, and then I need to go to the gym. Hello? We still trying to get our fitness on. Okay? Trying to. It's a little hard. It's a little hard, but sometimes we fall. We fall down, but we get up. Sometimes we fall down. We fall down, but we get up. Okay. We fall down, but we get up, baby. Okay? Anyways, so let's go ahead and get started, y'all. So the episode basically starts out with where it left off at. Girl, I love going to the gym. I either go to the gym late or either I go to the gym midday. If I can't make it midday or I'll just rather go late. Anyways, so the episode starts out with where it left off at, and that is basically with Kelly and Porsha going back and forth. At this point, it is what it is. Either you believe Porsha, either you don't. I don't. I do think that Porsha is spinning the truth in this scenario. So basically, Porsha is telling the producer the story of how Kelly said that she wanted some of that platinum puss. Um, do I believe that Kelly made a comment? Can I believe that Kelly made a comment about Porsha and Porsha probably being fine or Porsha having a nice body when she saw her? I could see her saying that. I could. But do I believe that Porsha is now spinning it to make it seem as though Kelly was trying to sleep with her? Yes. I believe that Kelly probably said something about Porsha's body. And I think that Porsha is now taking that to make it seem as if Kelly was trying to come to her room after they made it back home. I don't even think the producer believes Porsha because the producer asked her, did this really happen? The producer asked Porsha, did this really happen? Girl, at this point, when the producers start asking you, are you telling the truth or not? Baby, we have made it to a point of no return. Girl, when the producers are asking you, did this really happen? I think that it's safe to say that Porsha be telling goddamn lies. When the producer asks you, did this really happen? We have now went down a road of we know that Porsha be lying, and even your employer has to question whether or not you are telling the truth. But again, we're at where we're at with this show. Either you believe Porsha or either you don't. That's just what it is. Okay. Um, Porsha says that we made up and I sent you flowers. If you don't want them, put them up your ass. No, Portia, you sent those flowers to be passive aggressive. Because after you sent those flowers, before you sent those flowers, you found out through Angela that Kelly had called you Porsha. And you sent those flowers to be funny. Not because oh, we made up. Girl, stop. So after they get back going back and forth, K Michelle, she asked, so is everything okay now? Y'all really just tag into each other ass, and the next moment it's all good. I'm gonna say something, and this is just what I believe. I believe that for K Michelle, and I'm sure she's watched Real Housewives of Atlanta, but we also know they say it's different when you are actually in the mix, right? It's one thing to watch reality television from your couch. It's another thing from what the reality TV girls and boys say. It's a whole nother ball game when you actually in the midst of the shit. I can see how K Michelle could now be looking at these girls like, oh, this is how y'all get down over here. Because on Love and Hip Hop, bitch, when we got beef forever. It ain't no, oh, we gonna turn to each other ass and call each other hoes and sluts, and then girl, 5 minutes later we laughing. Now, girl, when we beef, we gonna beef. So I can see, but that's how the girls do on the housewife shows. They'll talk about each other, drag each other, dog each other out, and then for some of the girls, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes the girls will be forever. Don't ever get it twisted. Right? I don't think that Kay is used to the quick turnaround. I don't. Now, for some of the girls, they will be forever. Okay? We've seen it. We've seen Porsha and Kenya be forever. We've seen Ashley and Candace be forever. We've seen the girls beef. Okay? But we have also seen too that girl, they will kind of just start kikiing and laughing in the next 5 minutes like ain't nothing happened. So I can see how it could be a tad bit confusing. Girl, y'all was just wearing each other out 5 minutes ago. And now everybody just laughing and kicking like, hey girl, toast, girl, cheers to the weekend. Girl, what? They get to the restaurant. Pinky is sick from drinking that cheap ass tequila. Pinky is in the bathroom. I'm assuming she's shitting and throwing up everywhere. I don't know. By the time she came out, Mama was going through it, baby. They had rolled her pants up. They had took her shoes off and put her some and put her some hospital shoes on. Girl, I said, girl. I said, girl, Mama was going through it in that bathroom. Girl, Pinky came out and had her whole pants suit rolled up, shoes off. You hear me? Shoes was off, pants was rolled up. She had on hospital shoes. Girl, Pinky was fucked up. Pinky was fucked up. Okay. Um Shamia, they get to the table. They're at the dinner table, and Shamia asks Kay, "How is she doing?" And then Shamia makes not Shamia, yeah, Shamia. Shamia made a comment about this being a safe space, and then Kay Michelle says that this is not a safe space because basically y'all beat the hell out of each other. Drew then asks Kay what has her feeling a certain way. And then she says, basically, you keep saying that I know black, and I don't know that, man. I have a whole husband. And this is where this is where Kay been losing me, if we're gonna be honest. Um, Drew mentioned on camera No, let me say this. They showed us Drew mentioning you knowing Black one time. The fact of the matter is, Kay, Michelle, you let it be known that you had some type of dealings with Black at that table with Porsha and Kelly. You also let it be known that Black is single and he can do what he want to do. He's a single man. He can DM who he want to DM, or he a single man. He can do what he want to do. Okay, that's just that like that's what I saw happen on my. Now I get that when we watch Atlanta, a lot of us watch two different shows. So I don't know what everybody else saw. I can just say what I saw and what I remember and what I've been saying since I saw the episode. Um, so it is weird that now she is. But girl, we be watching two different shows, but so it is weird that now all of a sudden she's making it seem as if Drew is the one who kind of put it out there that she knew Black. When the fact of the matter is, the first person who I saw bring up Black was K Michelle, and based off of those DMs, that just wasn't no DM to me. Like you didn't know who he was because you saying, "Oh, I looked in the audience and I saw you." Now I know K Michelle ain't out here filling up, stadiums like Beyonce. But I've seen a K Michelle concert, and it be a cute number of people there. If you can spot this nigga in the audience, then you know something about him. You know what I'm saying? um. So Drew is saying that basically, Shamia. Drew basically says that Shamia was whispering stuff to Kay, and why she just won't resolve it with me. Drew, shut up. Drew, shut up. Drew, shut up. Because I also remember last week when y'all were at breakfast, Shamia said, "I've apologized to you. It's up to you if you want to accept it or not." Phaedra said, "Do you receive that?" Drew said, "Well, I didn't receive it because she said but." And then Shamia said, "Well, I also apologize about saying but." Drew, you don't want Shamia to resolve anything with you. That's what you're putting out there, but you don't want to resolve anything with Shamia. Because if you really wanted to resolve something with Shamia, even when y'all stood y'all Black asses up in the middle of that goddamn barbecue restaurant, yes, her mama hopped into the conversation, but we're not gonna act like that lady was acting like Mama Joyce either. Okay? The lady got up basically saying a scripture and saying y'all don't need to let the devil come in between y'all. And you took that in the midst of y'all, I guess, about to make up to mention her mama. Drew does not want any resolve with Shamia. Let's just call a thing a thing. She will say that she does, but she does not. Because your actions are going against everything that you're trying to paint. If you want to beef with Shamia, just beef with Shamia. You got every right to. But like I said last week, you want to beef with Shamia, but not beef with Porsha, is crazy. But we know you really can't beef with Porsha because she's a HBIC. You can beef with Shamia. No, I don't. No, I don't blame her. But the fact of the matter is, we're not going to leave out the fact that Portia actually came at Shamia. We're not going to rewrite history now. That's God does what sometimes a girl try to do. What we not going to do is Portia actually came at Drew, and Shamia, being the lapdog that she is, tried to back up Portia. Portia came after Drew and called her all types of bitches in Shamia's closet. Y'all don't remember that? I tell y'all, we watch 2 different shows. That's okay. Anyways, y'all don't remember none of that last year when Porsha was going after Drew the whole season. Y'all don't remember none of that? Okay, never mind. Good, never mind. Never mind. My bad. It's my bad. Good, never mind. Good, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, we just gonna move on. So okay. So they leave dinner and K Michelle pulls Shamia to the side to have a conversation. Hey cousin, I'm late, but I made it. Phone on 19% looking for a good charger to hear all this mess. Thank you, D-Dream Team. Thank you so much. Thank you. But that does have something to do with the situation, though. Girl, okay. Anyways, it don't matter. It does. It does. Shamia is the only one dragging this fake beef. That's not okay. Never mind. Y'all trolling. Y'all, I forgot y'all be trolling. Oh, the light is the light on. Oh, the light is on. I'm tripping. The same way you say that, I feel Shamia should have never took up Portia's beef to the point where she's meeting with Ralph. Baby, Shamia did not meet up with Ralph by herself. Are we? Are this what y'all? Y'all? Are we really gonna do this tonight? Are y'all really gonna rewrite? Are y'all really gonna rewrite season 16? Shamia did not meet up with Ralph by herself. Who was right there beside? Who was right there beside? Who was right there beside Shamia? Girl, Porsha and Phaedra low key controlling dynamic this season. I'm starting to understand Shamia's side a bit more now. Are we really gonna rewrite season 16? Are we really writing? Are we really rewriting? God, no, no. Are we really rewriting season 16? Yeah. Are we really? Are we really rewriting? Okay, okay. Okay, y'all. They said that Shamia met up with Ralph. Like Porsha big ass wasn't sitting right there beside her asking all the goddamn questions about her finances. Y'all don't remember that? Oh my God. This is what I be talking about. Oh my God. Girl, okay, girl, never mind, girl. We just rewriting season 16. Ain't none of that. It's Shamia fault. All I'm gonna say is this, and we're gonna move on. I'm not mad at Drew. If she want to have her foot on Shamia's neck, to have your foot on Shamia's neck. But don't be no. But in the words of Andrew Gabor, don't be punk puss about it. If you want to have your foot on the bitch neck, have your foot on the bitch neck. Drew is too passive aggressive. You want to act like you want to resolve, but you really don't. If you don't like a bitch, just stand there and say, I don't fuck with you, hoe. Because you better with my motherfucking husband, bitch. That's what she needs to say. That's it. That's it. But they don't really want to say it for what it is. She don't want to just say, bitch, I don't fuck with you, bitch, because you met up with my motherfucking husband. That's all she gotta say. That's all she gotta say. That's all she going to say. But she can't say that because your homegirl, Miss Porsha, met up with your motherfucking husband too. Okay? It's easier when your boys get high, you're about to get started. Come on, Lord. It's easy. At this point, we already know what it's about, y'all. It's easy to be mad at Shamia. Shamia is a scapegoat. Shamia is the one who they're trying to paint as a person who started all the mess. They are. It is what it is, girl. At this point, it don't even matter, child. But she can't say that because then she would be a hypocrite. Because how you gonna be mad at Shamia when the bitch who actually drugged you the whole goddamn season, now you kicking and cackling with her? Shamia and Porsha don't want it with each other because Porsha will say something to fool with Shamia's marriage. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Anyways, let's move on, y'all. Kay basically pulls Shamia to the side and tells her to basically stop making small comments underneath her breath. Shamia says that basically Drew wants to go back and forth, so she's gonna go back and forth with Drew. But Kay is telling her basically, girl, stop that shit. You look crazy. The next day, Kay comes downstairs. They're all downstairs eating. Kay is the last one to come downstairs. Kay comes downstairs and Angela asked her about feeling safe. How do you feel? And then Kay Michelle starts crying. This is what I feel like is going on with Kay Michelle. I think Kay Michelle is paranoid like a motherfucker. Girl, I think Kay Michelle realizes that everybody get their wig tugged on. And I think that Kay Michelle is thinking, oh, these bitches are out to get me. In Porsha's defense, I do not think that when Porsha was talking about those oysters and the slime and the smell, I don't think at all she was talking about Kay Michelle. Basically, there was a rumor, for those who don't know. I think a man said that Kay Michelle pussy stank. I can't remember the whole thing. And I think that when Porsha was was talking about, if anything, honestly, I think that Porsha was really talking about her own pussy, if that makes sense. Like, I felt like, not talking about her pussy, but I felt like it was basically like her, like, playing off of Kelly saying that she had a hot Cheeto Frito pie pussy. You see what I'm saying? I really don't think that Porsha was talking, I really honestly don't think that Porsha was talking about Kay Michelle. But Kay Michelle being paranoid and thinking that, oh, girl, these girls are going to come after me, she's thinking that when Porsha was at the table and was talking about the oysters and the smell, the scent of the oysters, that was for Kay Michelle. But that really was for Kelly, because Kelly had just said that Porsha's coochie was like hot Frito pie Cheetos, girl, chitlins. Girl. Chitlin outfit. She basically said Porsha got a stinking pussy. I don't know, Shan. I don't know. Girl, I don't know. So Kay Michelle is very paranoid. To Kay Michelle's credit, Kay Michelle did admit that she still has some issues to work out due to her time. She didn't say Love and Hip Hop, but due to her time on Love and Hip Hop, she still has some issues to work out. So I can appreciate Kay Michelle at least acknowledging that, bitch, I'm a little paranoid because the way that shit happened on Love and Hip Hop. Kay Michelle basically says that someone told her the night before that Phaedra, Porsha, and Drew were plotting against her. Now, this is what I believe. I do believe somebody told Kay Michelle that. I do believe that it was probably a producer stirring up some shit. I think that it is disingenuous to act as if plots don't happen on these shows. When I see the girls and boys online talking about what plot, ain't nobody plotting. Girl, ain't nobody plotting. Girl, what you mean ain't nobody plotting? Y'all don't watch Housewives? Y'all don't know how these girls get together and plot shit? Y'all don't remember when Giselle was on Real Housewives of Potomac and they all had a meeting, I think, a meeting in the ladies' room, and was trying to bring all the motherfucking rumor of Monique's son's fraternity? That type of plot, y'all don't remember? That's why I said the girls will be like to tell the truth. When I see people down to the Instagram, down to the Twitter, wanting to rewrite history or wanting to act as if Kay Michelle is reaching by saying that somebody could be plotting against her, is a bold-faced lie. Because we know how these heifers will plot and plan. We're not gonna act like the girls don't be plotting and planning. We're not going to act like that because we know for a fact that's just not the truth. I think multiple things can exist at the same time. I think that Kay is paranoid. I think that Kay is rewriting some history. I think that Kay was looking a tad bit crazy, if we're gonna be honest. Because it's like now you busting, now you crying and you can't talk and you don't want to say nothing and somebody told you something, but you can't say who told you. And so it does look like K Michelle is just a paranoid, crazy person who needs to be in a 5150, right? But I also believe too that K Michelle is not lying about her being told that it was a plot against her. I don't think K Michelle is just pulling that out of her ass. And I don't think that it's fair to act as if that cannot happen on the Real Housewives of whatever, 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 whatever. Because we know for a fact, because we like to deal in facts sometimes, we know for a fact that the girls will plot and plan on your motherfucking life. We're not gonna act like Ashley didn't just pop out Michael's baby and puss was still bleeding and she hopped on a Greyhound to a house to drop a rumor and Wendy's lap about Eddie liking big booty models down to the Instagram. We're not gonna act like the girls don't plot and plan, girl. Okay? We're not gonna act like that. Angela, they're all at the table. Angela says Shamia. When I say Angela is a messy, Angela is a Angela messy and she fake. I told y'all Angela was fake. Angela fake. I told y'all Angela was fake. I ain't got no girl. Please don't get in my comment section talking about, oh, you dislike. Girl, I ain't got no problem with Angela, girl. Girl, me and Angela can go have cocktails tomorrow. Angela fake. Angela fake as fuck. I've been told y'all about Angela. Angela fake as fuck. Angela fake as fuck. Angela fake as fuck. Because don't think I didn't catch how she still was calling Porsha a hoe at the end of this goddamn episode. Y'all didn't catch that? When Angela was going down a list of how the girls act when they get drunk, and then she sat right in that goddamn confessional and said, Porsha, when she get drunk, she'll try and fuck your husband. That's what I be saying. Y'all try to have all the smoke for Kelly. That's what I be saying. You the main one that be smiling and kikiing. I've been telling y'all about Angela. Y'all so not y'all. People are so full of Angela's ass that they just don't want to tell the truth about Angela. Angela is fake. Angela sat right there in that confessional and said that when Porsha get drunk, you can't trust her because she will fuck your husband. That's what she said about Porsha. This episode. This episode. But then the people want to act as if people are just pulling out that Porsha is a whore from thin air. The beef is for Kelly. As if Kelly said that about Porsha just because. This is what happens when you tell the truth and you say what you see on your TV. You can always appear to be consistent and a truth teller. Because I've been telling y'all about Miss Angela. Miss Long Game Angela. I've been telling y'all about Miss Angela, okay? Kelly is directing up front since meeting Porsha. I love that she's keeping her size 4 on that gator's neck. I've been telling y'all about Angela since last year. I said, if anybody is playing the long game, it's Miss Angela. I said, if anybody, it's not Shamia. Shamia don't have to play the long game. If anybody is playing the long game, it's Miss Angela. You just called that lady a hoe again. Angela is creating an alliance with women who says she'll F your husband, and another who allegedly spilled rumors about your spouse infidelity makes me know Angela is playing the long game. She's still fake as F. That's all I'm saying. I've been saying that. I've been saying that. But you can't say nothing about Angela because the girls get mad. Girl, the girls get mad because Angela is the one who saved Real Housewives. Baby, that's all fine and dandy. But we can tell the truth about what we see. Angela sat right in that confessional and said that you can't trust Porsha when she get drunk because she will fuck your husband. But all the smoke that people have is for Kelly, as if Kelly just pulling this shit out of thin air. Hey, question. Okay, how does it sound? Is it still an echo? Because I was this ain't got nothing to do with Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl. Because I was listening back to my videos and it was an echo. Like it almost sounded like I was in an empty house, like I was in an empty like warehouse. That's why I moved upstairs to a bedroom because I didn't want the. So hopefully it sounded okay. Because I was listening back to my videos, and I was like, "Oh, great, it is an echo." Oh, it still sound like an empty room. Well, I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell y'all. Bitch, it still sound like an empty room. It still sound like an echo. Okay, look, I don't know, child. We'll figure it out. All right. Anyways, so Shamia so Angela tells Shamia, I'm always looking at your face because it's the same face you've been making. Basically, okay, Townhouse Fish. Come on, thank you, Nikki J84. Come on, thank you. Long story short, girl, I don't care. Girl, basically they're trying to paint Shamia as the scapegoat. They're trying to put it on Shamia as if Shamia is the one who has run back and told Kay some stuff. At one point, Angela even said, um, that Angela says that Shamia had K Michelle pent up at the end of dinner. No, no, Angela, baby, you're wrong. Actually, K Michelle had Shamia pent up at the end of dinner. Shamia didn't. K Michelle stopped and pulled Shamia to the side and told Shamia that, girl, you doing too much with Drew, basically. Then they tried to paint the picture as because Shamia probably knew what K Michelle was talking about, that she's wrong for not bringing it back to the group. I was with Shamia this episode as far as a group. Shamia pulled them all outside and said, y'all, what y'all not gonna do is try to put this shit on me. Because I know exactly what y'all trying to do. And you see how everybody sit there and didn't say a motherfucking word because just 5 minutes prior to Shamia pulling y'all ass outside, when she clocked what y'all was trying to do, y'all were literally in the room trying to put all this shit on Shamia. Why y'all ain't saying nothing? Why y'all ain't saying nothing? Because y'all are literally trying to paint this for whatever reason and put it on Shamia. Because Angela say every time, I'm always looking at your face. I'm always looking at your face. Question, how was Shamika running stuff back when they didn't even talk to her? How would she know anything to tell Kay? Angela feels away because Shamia, because Kay confided in Shamia and Kelly, and because Shamia didn't go back and tell the group, now they feel like Shamia must be telling Kay something. Because why would you not come back and tell us about what Kay is feeling? So because you didn't come back and tell us what Kay is feeling, then you must be telling her something. Porsha says she heard Porsha says she heard Shamia telling Kay, there's no way Drew feels that way. I'm with Shamia again. I'm with Shamia again. Shamia was basically saying that there's no way, like if I were Drew and I was sitting on the phone with a nigga for 3+ hours for a dinner, and I found out that he was DMing one of my friends in the friend group, I would feel some type of way. And I refuse to believe that most people would not. Thank you, Catherine. Drew got mad and was like, why y'all even talking about me? Why you even inserting yourself in this? This lady is crying. Are we trying to figure out why she crying? Well, Shamil didn't insert herself. Actually, if we go back and watch the episode, Angela actually inserted Shamia. Shamil didn't insert herself. Angela inserted Shamia when she started talking about, you know what, Shamia? I look at your faces, I look at your facial expressions. So no, Drew, Shamia did not insert herself while K. Michelle was crying. Angela inserted Shamia because Angela was looking at Shamia's face and she didn't like her facial expressions. But again, I know that we watch 2 different shows. But the fact of the matter is, well, not a fact, but I think it's a very, I think it's a fact that I feel like most people, you finding out that a man that you are talking to and he's buying gifts for your children, you are going out on dates, um, you are introducing him to your friends at a dinner. He's on FaceTime with you for 3+ hours at a dinner, and then you find out that this nigga had been DMing one of the girls in your friend group. Most people would feel away. most people would feel away. It sure would. Everyone is complaining, but the season will be lackluster without Pinky, Kelly, Shamia, and Kay. It sure would. I guarantee you. I would even say this. I'm gonna even say this. I'm gonna take it even a step further. Hold up. Thank you, thank you, Miss Bo. Somebody just sent me something that said Black is using Drew to promote his business. Right, right. Girl, Drew got. Let me shut up. I'm not gonna drag Drew. And Drew, thank you. Drew definitely felt away. We not gonna act like Drew didn't leave that scene and with her phone in her hand and was like, "Hey, so we not gonna act like Drew didn't feel away. Drew definitely felt away. Drew left the scene to go call that nigga. Y'all can act like that ain't what happened." Based on the meat eating comment going under the radar and Shamia always clearing up Kelly's opinion or strictly hers, I think Kelly is gassing K up too. Thank you, Ace. Mm-hmm. She felt the way. Oh, she felt the way. She felt the way. Because as soon as that scene, the scene wasn't even over, and Drew was running out the scene to go call that nigga. But Drew was like, "Did you see Drew smiling when Kay was trying to get up?" I said, "This is a game and an acting gig for Drew." Shout out to the diva. Yes, girl, baby. Drew had that phone in the air, already calling that nigga on FaceTime. Do you hear me? Oh, Drew, she can. Oh, she can. She can. She can. Okay. Baby Drew had that phone up in the air calling that nigga on FaceTime trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. And then he was like, "Yeah, I DM'd her." She was like, "See, I didn't even know nothing about the DM." Girl, he just gagged you on TV, girl. Girl, he just told you for the first time that he DM'd a girl in your friend group, and now you gooped and gagged. But Drew, you ought to feel like a motherfucking fool because now I'm about to drag Drew for about 2 seconds. You the same fool who brought your silly ass down to the reunion last year promoting that goddamn nigga's product, and now he gooping and gagging you all on the motherfucking TV screen. I did DM her. Here she go, rubbing her fingers through her goddamn hair, like, huh? You didn't even, huh? You didn't tell me about a DM. A DM. You didn't even tell me about a DM, girl. Of course, he's not gonna tell you about a DM, girl. Why would he tell you? Why would he tell you that he was trying to fuck on K Michelle? Girl, you had this girl. You introduced them through FaceTime. He knew exactly who the fuck K Michelle was. This motherfucker done came to Atlanta, went on a date with you, bought presents for your goddamn daughter. I mean, your daughter and your son, baby. Two sons and a daughter, baby. He knew who K Michelle was. He knew K Michelle was on this motherfucking show. He ain't said nothing until you brought it up to him. I don't know. DM. Anyways, girl, it is what it is, girl. We don't care, girl. Um, I put they break up into teams. You know, they have teams on. I wonder if Black helped Drew move and get her new place since he liked her so damn much, baby. Because Drew got to be out that house by the 31st. Drew got to be out that house. Drew got to be out of Ralph's house by the 31st. And she can't take her children. Ooh, girl. I guarantee. Anyway, so they break up into groups. You know, we have team A and team B. Team A consists of Phaedra, basically the Fab Five, the girls who everybody want on the show. So I really do believe they should just get rid of the other girls and just bring back Porsha, Cynthia, Drew, Angela, and Phaedra, and just call it a day. Girl, Housewives probably gonna be on for about 4 or 5 years anyway. So girl, just call it a day. And then Pinky, K Michelle, Shamia, and Kelly go outside. The contrast between this and older seasons, the Beef had so much more stakes before. They both arguing over a guy neither of them won't like what? Right. right. Okay. So yeah, they break up into groups. I'm just telling y'all I'm just telling y'all what the consensus has been with most of the viewers. Like, I'll say like a good 90% or higher want Shamia, Kelly, K Michelle, and Pinky gone off the show. I mean, the fact of the matter is the majority always wins. So if that's what the majority is saying, that's why I say just get rid of them and just bring back like it was a five housewife season. Just bring back Phaedra, Porsha, Cynthia, Drew, and Angela, and then that's it. And just make it like it was like that one season when I only had 5 housewives. That's it. That's it. But we know right now, especially, I guarantee you, can't nobody talk about the show without talking about Kelly, Shamia, Pinky, okay, Michelle. But the girls say they're not bringing nothing. Not talk about the show and take them out of it and see how much you're gonna have to talk about. Take the commentary of Kelly, K Michelle, Pinky, and Shamia out of the conversation and see how much you got to talk about. What you gonna talk about? Phaedra's facial expressions? That's the real gag and goop. Take them out of the conversation and see how much you have to talk about. So, anyways, they go upstairs and now all of a sudden everybody getting their phone. Not Kelly. I want K Michelle and Pinky back and Shamia demoted to a friend. Kelly is the only one who needs to leave. Thank you, Catherine. So basically, Drew, Phaedra, Cynthia, Porsha, and Angela, they're in one group, and then the other girls in another group. Porsha's group, they decide to go on Twitter because they say that it might be something on Twitter about K Michelle and why she feels the way that she feels. So they go on Twitter, and 3 hours prior, K Michelle was down to the Twitter tweeting. They believe that Shamia is the root of Kay's problems. Of Kay's problem. That's what they really. That was really what they. Phaedra basically said. So it's basically Shamia. I don't know if it got back to Shamia through a messy producer or what. Or Shamia was clocking what was going on. Shamia said, "I'm calling a meeting." Shamia, why are you walking around here with a thong on? I ain't nothing wrong with it. Shamia just wants to show off her new body. Shamia got a nice body. But Shamia, I think her ass is a little too big. But Shamia got a nice body. Girl, Shamia, why are you walking around here with a thong on? I'm not mad at it. I sound like a hating asshole. No, I'm a hater. I am a hater. Girl, because if I had a nice girl, because I say every other day, girl, I can't wait to get my body together so I can be like the Instagram boys. And now I'm hating on Shamia. No, Shamia look good. Let me stop being a hating asshole. You know what? My bad. Shamia can show off her body. Because I would too. Girl, I would too. I would. Girl, y'all gonna see this body. Bitch, as much as I done paid for it, girl, I would. You know, I'm hating. I had to. I just thought about that. Girl, I would, because I say too many times, I can't wait to get my body like the Instagram boys, and now here I go hating on Shamia. Let me shut up. Okay, never mind. Shamia, I'm not mad at it. The way Kay is spiraling, I'm glad Kenya Moore is not on this season, girl. I can see Kenya probably trying to coach K Michelle, like, girl, we're gonna have to let it go. Anyways, so Shamia calls a group meeting, and she basically tells them that she's not about to sit around and be the fall guy. This is Kay's business, and she can say it when she wants to. I was with Kay Michelle. I was with Shamia. Every time Housewives come on, somebody needs to go. Y'all ain't tired. We hear the same thing every week. Get some new material. Thank you, Kiana. I'm with Shamia. Like, girl, y'all not gonna make me the scapegoat. Y'all not gonna make me the fault. I just want production to stop being messy and let the women have neutral conflict. It's bad enough with Porsha lying at the drop of a dime. Thank you. I was with Shamia. Because the fact of the matter is that that's exactly what they were trying to do. Rewind, go back to the room. They were trying to make this fall on Shamia. And it started with Angela at the table talking about Shamia's facial expressions. The fact of the matter is, can we go ahead and just call a thing a thing? K. Michelle is a grown-ass woman. K. Michelle has been in reality TV probably longer than most of the women on this show. Hello? K. Michelle don't need nobody to come and put a battery in her back, especially not no motherfucking Shamia. It's so crazy to me how Shamia goes from being a lapdog to now being the head bitch in charge. I don't think Shamia is gassing up K. Michelle to do nothing that K. Michelle don't want to do. Y'all was just calling Shamia a lapdog. Now she the bitch who can get the girls riled up. Girl, which one is it? Which one is it? Is she the lapdog and follow behind everybody, or is she the bitch who can get the girls riled up and put a battery in the back? And what I tell this bitch she gonna do. Girl, like, come on. I think K. Michelle is behaving the way that K. Michelle wants to behave. I think that some of it is due to paranoia. I think that some of it is due to this being a new group dynamic. I think that some of it is due to producers telling her stuff. Anytime the girls start talking about, I can't tell you who told me, the first thing that pops in my mind is a producer. The first thing that pops in my mind is a producer. If you can't say who told you what, then a producer told you. Because where would you get this information from, girl? And then Porsha says, I thought Kay. Porsha basically says, to me, I feel like Porsha was trying to paint the picture that Shamia was now taking on Kay's argument. You know, Kay's argument was, y'all are plotting against me. So Porsha says, I thought that Kay felt that there was a plot, not Shamia. No, it's a plot for both. And it's happening right in front of my motherfucking face. Whatever K. Michelle talking about, I don't know. But there's clearly a plot to have Shamia be the fall guy. So y'all can beat on Shamia and say that she's the reason why Kay feels a certain way. Baby, y'all literally just had the fucking conversation right before Shamia called the group meeting. That's why all y'all sitting here quiet. Because y'all just had the conversation. And now Shamia is calling out the shit and don't nobody got nothing to say. Why y'all ain't got nothing to say? Why y'all ain't saying nothing? Because y'all was just saying that Shamia was the reason in the room on the bed. Ain't nobody said nothing. Anyways, Drew and Kay get into it. Girl, Drew and K Michelle get into it. Girl, I'm not gonna lie. When Drew said this shit is fake. This shit is not real. I don't go, girl, this shit is fake. Girl, but I did Google when Drew said, you got me fucked up. Oh, bitch. When Drew stood up, she was like, you got me fucked up. Okay. And Drew, you know you ain't gonna fight nobody, girl. Sit your ass down. And then when Kay Michelle said, oh, you wanna stay? We can oh, bitch. And then when Kay Michelle said, oh, you wanna stand? We can stand. Oh, girl. I'm just waiting for everything to play out because we know how production likes to edit and craft the storyline. Hopefully they'll be honest at the reunion. They're not gonna say nothing about production. Oh. And then I think Kay Michelle said something about girl, I don't know you. And then, girl, I really do think, girl, this shit is fake. Girl, because Drew, we ain't never seen you get this bug before. Girl. And you definitely girl, anyways, it is what it is. And then she said, I don't know you. And all I could think about was Kenya. When Drew said, I don't know you. These fans don't know what they want. The line is constantly moving. You want people who show up like Pinky, then you get mad at K Michelle, but they stand for a liar like Porsha. Make it make sense. Now Shamia is the villain. It's crazy. Because I said, girl, I'm done. Girl, I'm done. Girl, it is what it is. Thank you, girl. At this point, girl, it is what it is. We all feel how we feel. It is what it is, child. So when Drew started popping her head, I don't know you. All I could think about was Kenya at the reunion when you know when Drew tried to start putting on that tough girl acting. Kenya was like, "Ah, bitch!" Remember at the reunion when Drew started doing that pop neck shit, and then Kenya was like. Bitch, that's all I could think about. That's all I could think about when Drew was popping her neck was at the reunion when Kenya was basically making fun of her popping her neck and like, okay, girl. Oh, girl. Anyway, child. I put, girl, this is insane. Angela brings up Shamia saying that she and Drew are the demise of her friendship with Porsha. And I put, why are we still talking about this? Why are we still talking about Porsha and Shamia? I ain't heard Porsha mention nothing about Shamia. I ain't heard Shamia mention nothing about Porsha. Maybe they have, and I just don't remember. I haven't heard Angela. I have not heard Porsha mention nothing about Shamia. Shamia mentioned what at the table? No, 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 no. Drew brought up Porsha and Shamia. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Drew brought up Porsha and Shamia. Y'all better go back and watch. No. Drew brought up Porsha and Shamia. Okay, no. You know, Brand crazy ass from Real Housewives of New York. No. That was Drew. Sadora. It's clear as day that Drew and Angela basically are the ones to kind of want to stir up the Shamia and Porsha storyline again. It's clear as day. Because why are we still talking about Porsha and Shamia? Because the fact of the matter is Porsha and Shamia not talking has not affected nothing in the group, if we're going to be honest. Porsha and Shamia not talking, in my honest opinion, has not affected how the group moves. Because quiet as it's kept, I don't even hear viewers talking about Porsha and Shamia. I honestly believe, this is just what I believe, this is just me. I believe that Shamia and Porsha not talking has not affected the show at all. I can see if Shamia was Kenya Moore and Porsha and they were supposed to be the duo and they fell out. Then I can see how it might cause some friction because now you got the two bitches in charge. But don't nobody give a fuck about Porsha and Shamia? Girl, no shade. And I put Angela is messy as fuck. I put Angela is messy as fuck. And then basically Drew has a headache. They end up going to the gala. A man comes by and gives him jewelry. And yeah, they go to the gala. The gala was cute. It was cute. Drew all of a sudden had a headache. She couldn't make it. Girl, Drew literally leaves the house 3 hours later. I think she left the house 3 hours. Anyways, by the time she made it to the gala was over. It's enforcing the divide into the group for sure though. Thank you, Ace. That was pretty much it, child. Girl, that's all. Girl, what I said, baby, this was a short review. Girl, that's what I said, baby. I don't really have nothing to say. I'm kind of over Atlanta anyways. Yeah, that was pretty much it. What y'all? That's it, y'all. I ain't really got nothing else to say. Okay. That was it. Drew got a headache, and then she didn't come. I mean, she came by the time she made it there. It was over. That was it. I gotta go to the nail salon. Girl, it's giving you, girl. It's giving girl. It was giving girl. Kate was wearing you out, and you don't want to be around Kate Michelle. I haven't really been paying attention to the tweets. I saw, but I kind of like I saw some, but I kind of like kept scrolling, girl. I might talk about it. I don't know. I don't know, child. I guess I'm kind of old, girl. It is what it is. Thank you. Fact, you the only you know. Somebody just said you the only YouTuber calling out the BS. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I don't know. I mean, girl, at this point, it is what it is. I think that K Michelle is paranoid. I think that K Michelle did look crazy. However, I don't think she's lying about a plotation. I don't. Um, I think that they are trying to make Shamia the fall guy. It's clear as day. Um, I think that Rodney, let me Rodney, let me go get a steal your man in her Hennessy. Okay. Thank you, Diamond. Um, yeah. I think that no matter what K Michelle, I think that no matter what Shamia says, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter because I really do believe that people have already made up in their head that Shamia is wrong, Kelly is wrong, Pinky is wrong, and K Michelle is wrong. So no matter what they do, no matter what they say, it doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't matter that Angela is the one who is calling Porsha a whore, even in this current episode, but the smoke is going to always be for Kelly. As if Kelly was not mentioning that based off of what Angela said that that Porsha said off camera. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. So, girl, I guess it is what it is. Angela, it's no shade to Angela, but I mean, like I said, I've been telling y'all about Angela. Girl, I'm right. I'm right. Okay. And I'm not changing it. I'm right. I've been telling y'all about Angela and how she's the one playing the long game. You still smiling? Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. Uh-huh. Facts. Thank you, Bo. Facts why you the only YouTube calling out the BS. I've been telling y'all about Angela. I've been saying this since last season. And that lady is still saying that Porsha will fuck your husband. But she's saying she's trying to paint the picture that Shamia was playing the long game. And I said, no, why would Shamia be playing the long game? We already knew who Shamia was. Shamia don't need to play the long game. We knew who Shamia was before we knew who Angela was. Shamia already been on the show, friend or not. She was already on the show. No, 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 no. It sounds like you are playing the long game. You trying to make sure that you get in good graces with Porsha and Phaedra. So it really ain't no beef right now. But I can guarantee you by next season or the season after next, Porsha and Angela gonna be back beefing. I bet you. Cause she don't really don't trust Porsha. She already said this season that basically my good eye is still on Porsha and Phaedra. Y'all don't remember Angela saying that? Y'all don't remember Angela saying that? Y'all don't remember Angela saying, even though she hanging out with them, basically, I got my good eye on both of them. Hello? Y'all so stupid. Y'all so stupid. Y'all know what they meant. Stop being mean. Y'all know what they meant. Y'all, they stop being mean, y'all. Stop being mean, y'all. No, go up here reading. Go up here reading. But yeah, you know, and yeah, yeah, that's it. Hmm. I mean, what time is it? 9:15, 10:15, 10. Okay. So yeah, child. Ain't shit really. That's all that really happened this episode. Girl, I'm kind of like, girl, like I said, girl, it is. You know, I don't know, child. You know how y'all know how this go. Kenya did what Angela. Girl, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. Kenya didn't do what Angela was doing. Now she's a do girl for the woman who's girl who says she will do your husband dreadful. I've been telling. Thank you, Diva. I've been telling y'all about baby. Kenya didn't do that. She did. Kenya and Porsha had beef for 12 seasons straight. Bitch. Bitch. But yeah, it is what it is. Baby. I'm gonna stay on for a few more minutes because we actually got done pretty quickly tonight, girl. When I tell you, girl, when I tell you, baby, I got right through with that review. Right, baby, done with it, baby. Season 13, come on, Kenya ain't never see it for Marlo. That was an extra voice calling out Porsha and Bolo situation. Love me some Kenya regardless. Thank you, Ace. Mm-hmm. I heard Shamia and Porsha get into it. Yeah, I heard they get into it. Porsha and Shamia supposed to get into it at the end of the season. I don't know why. I'm sure Angela probably got something to do with it. I'm almost sure Angela name gonna be somewhere in the mix. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I doubt it was. I mean, I don't think it was physical. I mean, you never know with Porsche. I mean, girl, you never know with Porsche. I would assume that was probably just a screaming match, probably close to physical. I don't know. I don't know. I just heard they get into it at the end of the season. That's all I know. And Angela name gonna be somewhere in the middle. Okay, girl. Girl, I don't know why girl, I don't know, girl. It is what it is, girl. The girls we shot. Don't nobody want to take accountability for the shit that they do on these shows. Because when it come to Portia and girl, when it come to Portia and when it come to Portia and Shamia, they all had a part to play in it. Angela, girl, they all on Twitter. That's why that's another thing too. It's no shade. You know how many people were dragging K Michelle about being on Twitter, and now all them bitches on Twitter. That's what I be saying. Like the line moved too much with the show, with the viewers to me, because I remember people literally dragging K Michelle about her being on Twitter just for us to turn around and now Drew down to Twitter tweeting, Angela down to Twitter tweeting, Portia down to Twitter tweeting, like. But y'all were just dragging K Michelle about being on Twitter. But now all the other girls are down to the Twitter. So are y'all not gonna drag all the other girls for coming down to Twitter? Y'all not gonna drag the other girls for coming down to the Twitter? No, yes, I'm a no child. Yeah, I mean, I'm, now everybody down on Twitter dragging each other. But everybody just had a problem with K Michelle tweeting just the other day. But now everybody is down to Twitter dragging each other. Thank you, Elizabeth 1361. Thank you so much. I don't. I think. I don't know. It is what it is. But she does do it on the show. She might do it after. I mean, I don't know, child. I don't know. I don't know. We literally saw K Michelle tell Portia to her face, "I called you a bimbo, and I called you a dingbat." Like I don't know. I mean, she literally sat across 5 inches from Portia at a dinner table and said, "Yes, I was talking about you, and I called you a bimbo, and I called you a dingbat the other day too." That's not the truth. She literally told Porsha at that dinner table that I called you a bimbo and I called you a dingbat the other day. And then Porsha got up and hugged K Michelle. Y'all don't remember that happened? Y'all don't remember that happening? And then she said, and I might do it again. Why y'all act like K Michelle scared of Porsha? K Michelle sat right there in Porsha's face and said, I called you a bimbo, a dingbat, and I might do it again. That didn't happen? Does it matter? Does it matter? It really doesn't matter to me whether she put it in a book, whether she put it on a piece of paper. I still had the pussy lips to say it to your face. It doesn't matter where I put it at. I still told you to your face. And I still told you I'll do it again. To act as if K Michelle got in front of Portia's face and started backtracking and like, oh my God, girl, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just got scared. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say it. I didn't do it. What happened? What's going on? What happened? Like, y'all acting like it was a who said that? 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 Who you said it, girl? Like K Michelle didn't backtrack and pussy pop. But yeah, child. I don't know, child. It is what it is. I don't know, child. That's why I'm like I'm confused. Like K Michelle didn't back down and deny it. That's why I'm so confused on like what where the stance is coming from that like K Michelle because she went down to Twitter that somehow she's scared of Porsha. She didn't backtrack. She literally sat there and told Porsha I did it. And I called you a dingbat. And I might do it again. That's not the definition of scary. The definition of scary is what a lot of these girls do on Housewives when they get in front of each other and they start acting like they ain't remember what they said. That's what the girls usually do. Who said that? Huh? Girl, I don't know, girl. Yeah, like I said, girl, we just watching the show, y'all. It's all love. It's all love. We just watched the show. Um like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is. When it comes to this is just what I have noticed, and it really I mean I don't really know what to say because I mean, I'm just being repetitive at this point. Girl, at this point, no matter what K. Michelle, Pinky, Shamia, or Kelly does, it doesn't matter. They're gonna always be wrong, 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 wrong. And Porsha, Angela, Drew, Phaedra, and Cynthia will always be right, 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 right. Like that's just what it is. No matter what they do, they gonna always be wrong and get them off the show. And this team is a right team, and they're gonna always be right. That's it. What time is it? Okay. Why Portia think? Thank you, make it make sense. Why Portia thinks everybody wants to eat her? Can't be that tasty. None of her partners ask for seconds or stick around for too long. Kay don't want her. Oh, child, 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 child. Hmm. Cheers from friends to one of my favorite cousins. You and Messy Gabor are a breath of fresh air. Yes! Shout out to Gabor. Come on, breath of fresh air. Thank you, Elizabeth 1361. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I try to do what I do. Sometimes, sometimes, I try to do what I do. I just try to come down here and tell the people what I see on my TV screen. And sometimes the people don't like what I say, but I just be dealing. I try to deal in logic. Right. No shade. I just try to deal in logic and what I see on my TV screen. And I'm not like a teams person. Unless you Kenya. And even Kenya, girl that had to get her wig tugged on just a little bit sometimes. Not too much because that's my girl. Um, but yeah, I just try to come down here and just tell the truth and shame the devil. And so far so good. So far so good. You know? Mm-hmm. It's so crazy because Porsha, there's no shame, but Porsha is the same one who literally got drunk and told them ladies that one of you bitches eating my pussy tonight. Y'all don't remember that? So I know it's just weird. Like that's what I'm saying, girl. It does feel like the Twilight Zone with some of the ladies the way they try to act. Is that everybody wants to eat Porsha? Does Porsha want everybody to eat her? One of y'all bitches eat me tonight. Come on, thank you, Ace. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all don't remember Porsha literally saying in South Carolina, North Carolina, girl, Connecticut, wherever they were at, when they got drunk, Porsha said, "Girl, one of y'all eat me out tonight." Girl. I remember, but like I said, girl, we watched. Some of us be watching two different shows. No shade. Some of us watch two different shows. Um, so yeah. Yeah, so I mean, Oh, girl, we're not windmilling. Girl, I'm not windmilling over Atlanta no more. Cousin, did you put in an army jacket to windmill in these comments tonight? Child. I'm not windmilling, girl. I'm gonna say what I say. Y'all gonna say what y'all say, and I'm gonna be done. Girl, I'm not doing no back and forth. It ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. I saw what I saw. Y'all see what y'all see. You know, and it is what it is. Girl, I'm not. Girl. You know, I'm a little animated when I speak sometimes. Um, but yeah, we just all think how we think, and it's okay. Right, we got 840, 30 some people in the room, and we only got 323 likes. Can y'all please like the video? I know y'all. I know some of y'all might be mad because, child, I was done with the review in an hour. But girl, I mean, that's all I really had, child. I told y'all, girl. At this point, girl, I'm gonna come down here, say what happened, and I'm gonna be done. What happened? Okay, so this happened. This happened. I think this. I think this. This happened. She said this. She said this. All right, y'all. That was it, y'all. I'm done. Can y'all please like the video, please? We're just having a good time over here talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and how Angela girl was in the middle of Porsha and Shamia's friendship, even though Shamia should have been honest about how she really felt about Porsha. But Shamia, I mean, but Angela trying to act like she ain't had nothing to do with it when she did. And the girl started talking about Shamia. Shamia was talking about Porsha. Girl. Shamia was talking about Porsha to Angela. I'm ready to see Kay and Porsha at the reunion. Okay, that's gonna be a cute little one too. It is. Angela literally aligned herself with the people she dislikes the most and still call hoes. And don't trust them and don't trust her around. Don't even trust one of the girls around her husband. Tell y'all, the shit is doo doo. The shit is insane. Girl, the shit is insane. You're still talking about that lady. Don't trust that lady around your husband because she'll fuck your husband. I've been trying to tell the people. The girls, I'm to my own horn. I've been trying to tell y'all about Big Ange. I've been telling y'all about Big Ange. I've been telling y'all about Big Ange. Listen, Angela, if you see this review, girl, I ain't got no issues with you, girl. You cool in my book. I just like to call shit for what it is. I've been telling y'all about Big Ange. I've been telling y'all. Robin Dixon wished she was on the South Carolina. Yes. Robin, thank you, make it make sense. Robin Dixon wished she was on the South Carolina trip. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I've been telling y'all about Big Ange, baby. That's a messy heifer. That's a messy heifer, girl. And girl, she playing a long game. Angela said Angela is trying to be the face of Atlanta Watch. That's Angela's end goal. Angela's trying to get to that center peach. Okay? Girl, Angela trying to get to that center peach. Girl, Angela said, I'm gonna be the head bitch in charge in about 2 years. Watch. I'm gonna play this long game. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I throw all these girls under the bus, but I'm gonna make sure I align myself with the popular girls. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I align myself with Porsha and Phaedra, because that's who I need to make sure I can get to the top. Okay. And then as soon as I get where I need to be, I'm gonna run their asses over with a motherfucking 18 wheeler. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. That's what she doing. That's what she doing. That's exactly 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 what she doing. baby. And so she said, I'm coming in, baby. I'm coming in and I want that spot. I want that spot. Mm, that's it. Hmm. I think they give Angela too much. Who was the anchor? Nobody. Girl, from what Phaedra said, it was a Titanic. That's what Phaedra said. I mean, I don't know. Phaedra said it was a Titanic. Hell yeah, Angela sneaky. Angela sneaky as hell. Angela know what she doing though. Sneaky, baby, sneaky as hell. I do sometimes. I do find it comical sometimes. This is no shade. This is just what I think. What I think is not the gospel. I do find it comical sometimes when people say that Angela is working, but then like act like ain't nobody else working. Like the girls who really are putting in the most work are the girls who want the people want off the show. Like that's what I've been seeing. The girls who actually are putting in the most work are the ones who actually are the ones that people want off the show. But like I said, if you take away the girls that the people don't like and just talk about the girls that are left, what do you have? I guarantee you, from people down to Twitter, from people down to YouTubers, from people down to podcasts, I guarantee you, next week, make sure you take out for the rest of the season K Michelle, Pinky, Shamia, and Kelly, and just talk about the other and what they got going on and see how long your reviews be. And see what will you have to talk about. Uh, okay. Woo! Shit, Angela in her feelings. Shit, you think Angela ain't in her? Angela was just calling Porsha a hoe again this episode. Angela in her feelings. Oh, Angela is in her feelings. Angela is in her feelings. Angela was just calling Porsha a hoe without calling her a hoe again this episode. She's in her feelings, and she don't see it for Miss Porsha. You hanging around a girl who you wouldn't even trust around your husband because you said when she get drunk she'll fuck your husband. That's what she just said this episode. That's what she said. That's why I say it's like that's why I think it's so weird when people get down to the internet trying to rewrite history when it comes to Porsha. We don't call Porsha a whore because people are just calling Porsha a whore. People are calling Porsha a whore based off of her friend group and the things that they've said about Porsha. You see what I'm saying? And even to this current season, her homegirl Phaedra was just saying a few episodes ago that depending on how deep your pockets are, that's going to depend on the Porsha give you some pussy. If you got the money for the pussy, you got the pussy for the money. Y'all don't remember Phaedra saying it? If Angela gets Shamia off the show, she'll be first chair across from Porsha. Shamia's feud is in her way. That's her long game. Then she'll turn on P. Thank you, Bless Jess. You just had Phaedra 2 times this season refer to Porsha as a whore. You just had this episode, this past episode, Angela sat in her confessional and said that you cannot trust Porsha when she gets drunk because she will fuck your husband. That's what she said. And those are the girls that are in her motherfucking circle. Hello? Those are the women that are in her circle. Those are the women that are in her circle. Ask Rodney about his Go Naked sponsorship. I'm just those are the women like those are like literally that's why I say it really is like the Twilight Zone because the people are like, oh yeah, that's the team. You have Angela and Phaedra referring to their friend as a hoe. And y'all keep saying that's the team to be on. Mm, that's the type of friends y'all want. Bitches who get in the confessional and say they're your homegirl or your homeboy and still call you a hoe and talk about how you selling pussy and how you get your pussy if you got the money for the pussy, got the pussy for the money. Girl, that's the type of girl. Then you got Angela, girl, just this episode saying you can't trust Porsha around your motherfucking husband when she drunk and she'll fuck him. That's what I say. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. God done. I'm done. You got the money for the pussy, got the pussy for the money. Ain't that what Phaedra said? Bitch, I'm not gonna lie, I did holler when Phaedra said that. Girl. And say K is okay. And thank you. And say K crazy for saying it's not a safe space. Let's talk about it, Ace. That's how you know. That's why I say I feel like the viewers are not watching in reality. How can you get mad at K Michelle for saying that this is not a safe space when Porsha, your 2 homegirls that's hanging around you, calling you hoes? How was this a safe space? How was this a safe space when when freaking frat girl was just down to the confessional talking about how you'll sell your pussy if you got the money for the pussy, got the pussy for the money. And then your other homegirl still sitting in the confessional a whole year later talking about I can't trust you around my husband if you get drunk because you're a fucker. But then y'all get mad at K Michelle when she said it ain't a safe space. Then just say, K Michelle is right. It's not a safe space. Just say K Michelle is right. It's not a safe space because none of these bitches are friends. That's it. That's it. That's it. But don't try to act like what K Michelle is saying, she just pulling it out of her ass. Like that's the thing. It ain't nothing to argue about. It ain't nothing to debate. Just say K Michelle is absolutely correct. This is not a safe space. And then I'd be done with it. Because these bitches ain't friends. But instead, what happens is people still try and paint K Michelle as if she's wrong for saying what she's wrong instead of just saying, no, K Michelle is right because these bitches ain't friends. That's what I was saying about Drew. The girls don't want to be honest. It's okay for Drew not to want to fuck with Shamia. It's okay for Drew not. If Drew wanted to have her stiletto hit on Shamia's neck for the rest of her life, Drew would be well in her right. But Drew just don't want to say, bitch, I don't fuck with you because you met with my motherfucking husband. You see what I'm saying? That's why Drew be losing me. Because y'all don't like to stand in y'all, not y'all, I'm talking about the girls. The girls don't be wanting to stand in their shit. But see, Drew can't say that because Shamia did not just meet with her husband. It was also your boss who met up with your husband. And it was also your boss who was dragging you and calling you a bitch in Shamia's closet. So Drew can only have so much smoke for Shamia. Because if you can get over your boss dogging you out the whole fucking season, then you can get over Shamia. But it's easier to be mad at Shamia than it is her boss. Even though your boss was the one who was dragging you the entire season. You see what I'm saying? Shamia is not still dragging Drew. Shamia literally sat at that table and said, I have apologized twice to Drew. No, she said, I've apologized to Drew. She said she can accept it or she can't, or either she can't, or either she won't, and she has not. And then Phaedra said, Drew, do you receive that? And then Drew said, I'm having a hard time receiving it because when she apologized, she said, but. And then Shamia said, I also apologize for the but. And then when they stood up in the middle of the restaurant, was about to make up, she mentioned something about Shamia's mama. And then Drew said this episode, I don't know why. What did she say? I'm gonna tell you exactly what Drew said. I don't know why she won't resolve this with me. Drew, Shamia has tried to resolve it with you. You don't want to resolve it with her. Hello? 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 I don't know why she won't just resolve it with me. Because you won't resolve it with her. Because really and truly, Shamia and Drew's beef could be very, very deep for that stunt that Shamia and Porsha pulled by meeting with Ralph. But again, Drew only got so much rope to go. Because if you can get over Porsha, then you can get over what Shamia did. How you more mad at It's literally what Angela did. And it's literally what Angela did. You got more smoke for Shamia than the woman who said she'll fuck your husband. Shamia is a punching bag. You got more smoke for Shamia than the lady who was dragging you the entire season and started out calling you a bitch at the beginning of the season. Hello? Are we not watching the same? I know we're not watching the same show. I get it. But that's literally what Angela did. That's what Drew was doing. It's easy to just go ahead and just punch down on Shamia because don't nobody give a fuck about Shamia anyways. But it is weird to me. Take Porsha out of it. I don't give a damn who it was. It is weird to me that these women have more smoke for the woman, Shamia, than the other person who could have been anybody, and the shit that happened with the other person. It's weird. Y'all, that's the thing. I think that's the problem with it's no shade. That's the problem. I don't need to make nobody a victim or the villain. That's what y'all be trying to do. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't have to do that. But we're dealing in we're dealing in what happened on the show. It's not about making Shamia the victim. It's not. But the fact of the matter is Shamia and Porsha both met up with Ralph. That's just the fact. The fact of the matter is Porsha was dragging Drew all of season 16. That's just the fact. The fact of the matter is she was calling that girl a bitch in Shamia's closet. That's just the fact. That's just what happened. Y'all want to make it a victim and a villain. The fact of the matter is Angela said that Porsha said she will fuck her husband, but she was more mad at Shamia for laughing. And then when I say it, it's like, oh girl, you trying to make Shamia the bitch. I don't give a fuck about Shamia. Girl. Girl. And like I said, girl, literally this episode. That's why I say, girl. That's why I was telling y'all, girl. Watching Real Housewives of Atlanta is like it's like being in the Twilight Zone. You can literally say what the girl said word for word, and then it will be somebody in the comment section and be like, "Oh, girl, no, that's not." Like I could literally come down here and say, "Girl, the room was dirty that Shamia and Kelly were in," and people will say the room was not dirty, and I can say, "Well, Cynthia actually pretty much backed up Pinky and said, no, the room definitely needed deep cleaning. And the girls will still say the room is not dirty. After the host just fucking said that the room needed deep cleaning. At that point, girl, we don't have nothing to talk about. I don't have nothing else to say. Because if I'm telling you that Cynthia said, and you know she said it too because you watch the same show, that the room was definitely needing of a deep cleaning, you still want to argue with me about the room being dirty or clean. Baby, the host said the room needed deep cleaning. Hell, take Pinky out of it. Take what Shamia and Kelly said out of it. If the host said the room needed a deep cleaning, then the room was nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, I don't know what to say. I what do I say? Cause you telling me that the room was clean. They didn't take it. The room was nasty. Period. I didn't say Pinky's room was dirty. I didn't say that. Baby, baby, you're not listening. I didn't say nothing about Pinky's room being nasty. I said Pinky said the room was filthy and that Cynthia agreed with Pinky. That's what I said. Pinky said the room was filthy. Cynthia backdoored and said, yes, the room was definitely needing of a deep clean. I didn't say nothing about Pinky's room being nasty. Pinky said she actually liked her room. Sure. I told you I'm in the Twilight Zone, girl. Go on, I say Pinky room was nasty when Pinky literally got to the room and told Cynthia she loved her little house on the prairie room. What time is it? Be a child. Mm-hmm. Girl, I ain't fighting. Girl, we're just having a conversation. I'm sitting here with my arm on the back of the chair rubbing my eye, but we're rubbing my scalp. But yeah, child, that's it. That's it. What else? That's girl. We got 14 minutes. 9, 10, 10, 10, 10. We got 14 minutes, y'all. We got 14 minutes, and then I gotta get dressed and go. I'm about to go eat me some fruit, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. That's funny. Who blocked you? Oh, he blocked me. Who blocked you? Well, I didn't block you. You talking about me? Mm. 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 Oh, they was talking about you. Block. Oh, you blocked somebody. Oh, they was talking about me. I thought they were talking about. Oh, it takes a lot of. It takes a lot. Oh, they're talking about you blocked them. No, she don't need to apologize. Girl, y'all taking it too far. Y'all want Kay to apologize? When do the other girls, baby girl? Phaedra still ain't apologized for saying that Candy and Ty was gonna rape Porsha, but y'all want K Michelle to apologize to Drew? Baby, Phaedra still ain't apologized for saying that Candy and Tom was gonna take Porsha to a fucking seven dungeon and rape her, but you want K Michelle to apologize to Drew. If I was K, I wouldn't apologize for shit. I was tripping. The most Drew would get is a my bad. Girl, I was tripping, my bad. They don't apologize on Atlanta. And we're not gonna start now. I don't think it's that deep for no apology. I think Kay is wrong, but I don't think it's deep for an apology. That's it, y'all. Girl, I still want to know who said Phaedra is a godfather of Atlanta. Angela. Angela said that Phaedra was a godfather of Atlanta, and that she was behind that boy trying to basically whatever the boy tried to do, and then she turned around and apologized to Phaedra. This shit is weird. Baby, Angela said that Phaedra was a reason. Baby, Angela said that Phaedra was a reason. Girl, Angela said that Phaedra was a reason that the boy was trying to basically bring an infidelity rumor onto the show, and girl, she turned around and apologized to Phaedra. Bitch, I tell you, bro, this shit is crazy. Girl, when I saw Angela apologize to Phaedra, I said, what type of shit is this? Girl, you just basically was on that lady ass a few months ago. Girl, said how she was behind Junebug and the punk who came down to the show and how they were trying to set up Charles. And then you turned around and apologized to her just for you to still say that you don't even trust her. Yes. But let the people tell us Angela is the only one working. Angela is working. Angela is working. Okay? Y'all just hate because Angela is working. Angela is working. Okay? She's moving the storylines along. She's the only one that's working. That's what the people say. I just snorted. Oh, girl, that's what the people said, girl. That's what the people said, girl. I said, oh, girl. I said, no, ma'am. Angela is moving the storyline, baby. That's what they said. Baby. Y'all get down here and talk about how everybody's scared of everybody, but Angela ain't scared of Porsha and Phaedra. Now, mind you, Shamia scared of them. K Michelle scared of Porsha. Girl, listen to this. K Michelle scared of Porsha because she ain't said to her face. Girl, listen, this is what the people been saying. I'm just telling you what the people say. K Michelle scared of Porsha. Kelly scared of Porsha, but Angela not scared of Porsha. Okay? Even though she still feel like Porsha will fuck your husband, but she not scared of Porsha. But K. Michelle scared of Porsha, Kelly scared of Porsha, Shamia scared of Porsha, but Angela not scared of Porsha. Girl, Drew not scared of Porsha, even though Drew was getting dragged by Porsha the whole goddamn season last season. Girl, that's what the people said. That's what the people said. Ain't that what the people said? That's what the people said. They said K. Michelle scared. Mind you, this is what also the people say. Kelly is a confessional gangster, even though we have never seen Phaedra one time this season say anything that she said in the confessional to those ladies' faces. We ain't seen Phaedra not one time. The shit she be saying in them confessionals, we ain't seen her say one time to none of them bitches to their faces. But Kelly is a confessional gangster. But Phaedra has talked shit about most of the cast, even her friends. Phaedra has talked shit about most of the cast, even her friends. Baby, Kelly just told Porsha she got chili Cheetos chitlin pussy. What y'all talking about? Girl, Kelly literally came. Kelly just told Porsha last episode you got chili Cheetos, Fritos, chitlin pussy. Huh? Girl, what? Do I? Girl, I don't need to call you a horse. I just said that you got chili Cheetos, Frito pussy, and girl, you basically what did she tell Porsha? What did she tell Porsha? Girl, you married for funds. Girl, she didn't say none of that. Matter of fact, if we're gonna be honest, girl, the very first thing she said to Porsha when she met her was, "Girl, why you still that lady's husband?" Y'all don't remember Kelly saying that to Porsha? Why you still that lady's husband? Y'all don't remember Kelly even still cracking jokes about Porsha taking somebody's husband on the phone last season? I don't know why y'all been thinking people scared of Porsha. Yeah. Kelly came in asking Porsha, why you still that lady's husband? And Porsha said, girl, you don't even know me. Girl, you don't even know me to be talking about stealing somebody's husband. We're gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. Whew. We're gonna tell the truth and shame the devil, baby. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. Girl, baby, girl, no, they all two faced. You right. They all two. Now they all two faced because ain't none of them friends. They all two faced. Mm-hmm. All of them. Because they all be sitting around waiting in the cut to make to hit a lick. I mean to get their lick back. Just waiting. Girl, them girls ain't friends. Just a mess. Girl, I wonder what I. It's so crazy. You know. You know what I. You know what I have. You know what I have been seeing a lot of, which I don't think Pinky really gonna care. Um, I wonder what Pinky gonna say when she find out. I wonder what Pinky gonna say at the reunion when she find out that Kelly was the one who said she ate meat. Girl, I wonder what Porsha gonna say when she found out that Phaedra was in the confessional calling her a hoe 2 or 3 times at the beginning of the season. Girl, that's what y'all need to be. Girl, that's what I want to know. Girl, I want to know. I want to know what the fuck Porsha gonna say to Phaedra when she found out her homegirl was in the motherfucking confessional, still calling her a hoe and talking about if you got the pussy for the money, you got the money for the pussy. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. I want to know what the fuck Porsha gonna do about Phaedra sitting in that motherfucking confessional still calling her a hoe in season 17. That shit was funny. I do like that. Phaedra ain't shit, but that shit was funny. Not that it was about Porsha because it would be funny with anybody, but I thought that was funny. I gotta save it in my phone. Girl, you got the money for the pussy, got the pussy for the money. That shit was funny. I give Phaedra that when she said that I did holler. It was funny, but that's not the point. The point is that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is Phaedra and Porsha supposed to be friends. I don't like Phaedra or Porsha, but the point remains the same. If that is your friend, why are you in the comments? Why are you in the confessional still calling that girl a hoe? And you know that's what people think of her. Y'all get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It don't have nothing to do with liking nobody. It is fucked up for Phaedra to be in the confessional. It don't matter what Porsha has done or what she will do. It don't make it right for Phaedra to be in the confessional saying shit like that. And that's supposed to be your friend. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's anything wrong with Phaedra being honest with Porsha. But the way, from what y'all say, that the way you move is you handle your friends in private. Like, can we just be honest as some grown ass people? Then I gotta go. As some grown ass people, you know when your friends are a hoe when your friend ain't a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know when your friends done did some hoe shit. You know when you done some hoe shit. You know some hoe shit when you see some hoe shit. So Phaedra ain't stupid. Ain't nobody stupid. None of us. We know hoe shit. But I do think it's a different ball game for you to get on TV and call your friend a hoe without calling her a hoe. I do. It's one thing for Phaedra to have those conversations. Um, it's one thing for Phaedra to have those conversations with Porsha and be like, "Girl, you know some hoe ass shit, but I ain't gonna say nothing on the show, girl, because I know you know." She wrong. That's it. She wrong as fuck. And I honestly don't even think that Pinky's gonna too much care about. I think that it bothered her at first, but as you've noticed, girl, Pinky ain't really brought up that meat conversation no more. I think it's something that it can bother you, but I think that the viewers are trying to make it bigger than what it is. I don't think that Pinky is going to necessarily care. I think they'll address it, but I think the fans are looking for a drag out between Pinky and Kelly because Kelly said you ate meat. I think that Pinky will address it, but I don't think that'll be the nail in the coffin for Pinky and Kelly's relationship. I don't. I think the viewers want that to be the nail in the coffin for Pinky and um, um, Kelly's relationship or friendship, whatever they got going on. I don't know, but I don't think that'll be the end of it. I don't. I think it'll be addressed. I think she'll say, "Girl, Kelly, you big titty heifer," like she said a couple of weeks ago in some interview. You big titty heifer lying, talking about she saw me eating a goddamn steak. Kelly probably gonna say I was mad at the time. Or she gonna say like they all, "Oh girl, I was just joking." You know how they do. I don't like you know how the girls do. Either Kelly gonna say either she was mad at the time because she was, because remember she was pissed off at Pinky, or either she gonna say she was joking. That's what she gonna say. That's what she gonna say. Carrie, you just make that up. But it's not a storyline that Pinky has been dragging. That's what I'm saying. When you really think about it, it came up, they discussed it, and then they was done with it. Pinky just don't keep bringing up Phaedra. I think the last time it came up, I think somebody brought it up at the table, and I think it was Angela. Okay. Oh, was it Kelly? No, it was Porsha. It was Porsha. It was Porsha. It was Porsha. Because I think Porsha was like, everybody else got their stuff off their chest. What about you and what about Pinky and Phaedra? Yeah, it wasn't Angela. I think it was Porsha. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be two. It's gonna be the same line. No shade. It's gonna be the same line these bitches always pull at the reunions. Either they're gonna say they forgot they said it. Either they're gonna say they was mad in the moment. They probably not gonna say that. Or they gonna say they was joking. It's just like Drew when she get caught in a lie. When Drew get caught in a lie, the first thing she say is she was joking. Oh God, I was just joking. Every time. So when it come up at the reunion, when it come up at the reunion, Kelly gonna either say she forgot or either she was joking. That's it. That's what they always say. I'm gonna, we know how the girls do. Anytime they get caught up into some shit, it's always gonna be either I forgot, I didn't say that, or I forgot, or either I was joking. Mm-hmm. But I think, me personally, and this is no shade to Kelly, but shade to Kelly. I think Kelly did that shit on purpose, and the bitch knew she was lying. I think Kelly was pissed off at the time that Pinky was not was leaving her on red. And like I said, I was with Pinky on that one. Because girl, if I'm over here, girl, and the bitches is suing me left and right, and girl, I gotta file for bankruptcy, and bitch, I'm $20 million in, or whatever it was. Girl, I ain't got time to be responding to your debt. Bitch, I got other shit going on. It's not me trying to be hateful. But girl, I got bigger fish to fry. I ain't got time to be talking to you in a DM. So I don't think Pinky was necessarily wrong for not responding to Kelly, because she had other shit going on. I think that Kelly was mad that Pinky didn't respond, and she was like, "Oh, girl, I saw her eating a steak," knowing damn well she ain't seen Pinky eat no motherfucking steak. But I think she was doing it just to be vindictive because that bitch didn't respond to me. And bitch, all y'all hoes, unless y'all be drinking tequila and vodka before the goddamn scene. Every time I see y'all, your champagne and wine ain't made you forget all that shit. But you know the girls be lying, girl. You know the girls be lying. I'm not getting worked up over Kelly and Pinky. I don't give a fuck. Kelly was lying. Pinky really not gonna care. Pinky gonna call Kelly out. Pinky gonna cuss Kelly out, and then they gonna move on. That's what's gonna happen at the reunion. And then the viewers gonna get mad because they're gonna feel like they're gonna feel like Pinky let Kelly slide, and then they're gonna say Pinky must be scared of Kelly. You know how it goes, girl. We already know. We know, girl. We've been watching Real Housewives for girl like 2 decades now. Has it been how long? Not 2 decades. Close to 2 decades. Girl, they are all come on. They are all playing characters at this point in this scripted show. Basically. And some of the girls good at playing their characters, and some not. Well, listen, I talk too motherfucking much. Mm-hmm. Are y'all done? Girl, I really be trying to wait to see what everybody got to say. But when the comments slow down, I'll be thinking y'all done talking. I'm assuming we done. Because y'all ain't saying shit. Oh, excuse me. All right. I guess we done for tonight. Shit, I don't care. Cynthia is giving you housewife this season, which is sad. Girl, I don't know, girl. I'm gonna leave. Girl. The real skeleton in K. Michelle's closet. What's that? I think it's a difference too. When the friends start doing cat, I don't know. I don't really be. Sometimes I don't know if I be paying attention to. I don't know, cause I don't know. I can. I don't know. I'm sure it's happened before, and I just don't be paying attention, or just never really care to realize if it's a friend or a housewife. But I don't think I don't know. I don't think I don't. I'll say this. I'll say this much. I don't think I remember a friend. I don't. I'll say this. I don't think I remember a friend hosting a trip before. I don't think so. I'm sure it's probably happened because we've been watching Housewives for a very long time. I just don't remember. I'm sure if somebody like be like, oh, remember so and so hosted this, oh so and so, then I probably would. But right now I can't remember. Marlo had her hair event, which I think that's a little bit different. Even though like that's why I was like Marlo had the best position. Marlo did have a hair event as a friend, but I don't think she was hosting out of town trips. Even though they only went to Dallas, but still. I want to know how much Cynthia getting paid because for me, if I'm a friend, I'm a friend. I'm not. I'm not the whole. I'm not doing. I'm not. I'm not. I am not moving in a housewife capacity without housewife pay. I'm just not doing it. If I'm a friend, bitch, I'm a friend. I want to know how much Cynthia getting paid because I want to host no trip. I'm not hosting no motherfucking trip unless y'all paying me as a housewife and y'all just telling the people I'm a friend. Other than that, I'm not hosting no motherfucking trip. Y'all better get one of these. Y'all, bitch, I got 8 housewives. 8, 7, 7, 8. I can't remember. I can't remember, girl. As far as I'm concerned, Cynthia full time. Hell, Cynthia been on every fucking episode damn near, if you ask me. Okay. Bitch, that's full time. Cynthia is not giving part time in it. Cynthia is not giving friend of. Last year she gave friend of. Last year Cynthia gave friend of. But this year Cynthia is moving like a housewife. Cynthia better be getting paid housewife money. I refuse. It's hard for me to believe that Cynthia really has been on this show longer than anybody. And Cynthia been on the show since season 3. She got fired one season. Not got fired. I think she walked away. She didn't get fired. I think Cynthia walked away because they tried to make her a friend and she said, you got me fucked up. But she came back. Cynthia is moving like a housewife. They do have Cynthia in a housewife position. She better be getting paid like one. I know she's not foolish enough to be over there, girl. I don't know. You know, she better be getting paid like one. Because Cynthia is working like a housewife. And I wouldn't do it. Y'all would have me fucked up. Unless she just like, girl, I need this money. I don't know. You know the girl. We do. These. I don't know, girl. You know, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully Cynthia getting paid because even you have to acknowledge. Well, you don't have to, girl. You don't have to do nothing on my bad. But at least I saw like, Miss Cynthia, Miss Cynthia is a housewife. If you ask me, bitch. If anything, if we're gonna be honest, girl, Phaedra should be a friend of, and Cynthia should be a housewife. Hello. If we just gonna be honest, if anything, Phaedra should be the friend, and Cynthia should be in the opening credits because Phaedra is giving friend of, and just shit, just talking in the confessionals. Cynthia is giving a housewife. Phaedra is giving a friend of. Girl, we already 7 episodes in. We about to be mid-season. Okay, bitch. Okay. Okay. Bitch. I don't think that everybody has to have a lot going on. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all, girl. I'll be down here talking too much. Y'all know I do love talking to y'all. Hello. You know, we argue, fuss, and fight like sisters, but I love talking to y'all. Okay. You know, we argue, fuss, and fight. Is this a safe space? Okay. Is this a safe space? Okay. We argue, fuss, and fight like sisters, and it's all love at the end of the day. I don't think that you have to have a lot going on, but I just think that it's unfair when the girls do have some. Not saying you, not you, not you, not you. I'm just speaking in general. I do think it's unfair. I do think it is unfair. I'm gonna go. Can we just talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Okay, let's talk. Bitch, I said I was get off here at 11:30. I gotta go to the motherfucking gym. Girl, the gym, believe it or not, girl, it be people at the gym on like Monday, especially Monday through Thursday. It be people at the gym sometimes still at midnight, believe it or not. It do. That's why I like going as late as possible. I don't like being around people. Girl, I don't like being around people. And y'all know I'll be up to the girl 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, anyways. Um, this is my thing, right? I just think that it is unfair. And this is the thing, right? This is why I pride myself. I pride myself on trying to be as fair as possible. That's one of the things that I really hold near and dear to my heart. And I just try and move in fairness. That's why I don't have a problem coming down here and saying, oh, it looked like K. Michelle starting with Drew. I don't have a problem coming down here saying, like I said last week, it looks like I'm going to be Team Drew on this one. I don't have a problem saying, I really don't think that Porsha had ill intent when she brought up the miscarriage in front of the ladies. And y'all know I don't even like Porsha. But that's not how I move. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem coming down here and saying, I don't think that Porsha was talking about K. Michelle when she was talking about the oysters. I don't have a problem saying that because that's not what I think. I really didn't think that Porsha. I think it could have been labeled insensitive what Porsha had done in that moment in the nail salon. But I don't really think that Porsha had any ill intent when she said that. I really don't. And for me to say that, I don't even like Porsha. Now I could have came down here and said, bitch, she meant it. She meant it. That's just one of the things. Like, I don't have a problem. Last year, when I would come down here and I was wearing Shamia low and calling her all types of lap dogs, the girls didn't have a problem. I was the one, if we're gonna be honest. Can we be honest? Can we be honest? I was the one who was confused as fuck why everybody was going up for Shamia. Now everybody hates Shamia. I'm like, girl, I was the one who came down here and said, when y'all start going up for Shamia like this? Huh? Cause why y'all love Shamia, girl? Y'all trying to make Shamia the face of the motherfucking show and shit. Girl, why y'all act like y'all don't know Shamia? We know Shamia's personality. Y'all don't remember me saying none of that. That's why I was so confused. I said, girl, the girls love Shamia. I said, oh, I know what it is. Shamia is a rich girl now. We love a rich. Oh, that's what. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Shamia is the rich girl, and we love the rich girl. Okay, it makes sense now. That's why the girls want up for Shamia. Okay. Mm-hmm. I remember saying that I thought Shamia was put in a position to be the face of Atlanta because she was, but I wasn't giving Shamia all of that, girl. It's one thing for me to acknowledge that it looks as though Shamia has been put in a position to be the HBIC. It's a whole nother thing for me to be like, oh, Shamia running the motherfucking, yes, Shamia. I was like, girl, what is it? But I'm saying all that to say, I do think it's unfair and low key, like damn near fucked up when you do have the girls like Shamia who are trying to give us a personal storyline. When you have the girls like Kelly who are trying to give us a personal storyline and let us in on their life. When you have the girls like K. Michelle who are trying to give us a personal storyline and let us in on her life. When you have the girls like Pinky who has a personal storyline and try and let us in on their life, and everybody is like, get them bitches off the show. But girl, Phaedra, she got such great confessionals. Oh, Drew, we love Drew, and Drew ain't got shit going on. Phaedra ain't got shit going on. Angela had a little one too with her fan stuff, but for the most part, Angela ain't got shit going on either. So it's like, at what point do we say, girl, just fuck the personal storylines? Because the girls don't want a personal storyline anyways. They really just want the bitches fighting and cussing each other out and reading. They really just want Pinky and Angela every episode, a Nene and Claudia every episode. So it's just like at some point it's kind of like, okay, well, girl, I don't know what the people want from the girls because when the girls try to give us a personal storyline, the girls say they whack, get them off the show. But like I said, girl, if you stop talking about K. Michelle, Pinky, Shamia, and Kelly, don't even talk about them on podcasts. Don't talk about them in YouTube reviews. Don't talk about them online and see what you have left. I guarantee you, if everybody stopped talking about K. Michelle and Pinky and Shamia and Kelly, Because Angela won't have shit to talk about. Because the only thing she's doing is moving the storyline along with the other side. Be very clear. I've been told y'all all Angela do is run back and tell them what they said. Hello? 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 Because all Angela do is go back and tell her team what they said. That's why I said Angela is a lapdog. If I can call Shamia a lapdog last season, we can call Angela one this season. Because all Angela is doing is running back and reporting to Queen Porsha and Queen Phaedra on what they said. Be very clear. But that's the only thing. It's kind of like, damn. That's why I was like, girl, do we like? I was gonna make a video about this one time. I really do like. Do we need personal storylines? Like, do we at this point? Do we really need personal storylines, or do we just need the girls to get together and just be with the shits? Because a part of me really believes that people don't care about personal storylines. I think they just want the girls to like nuck if you buck. And I think if that's the case, then they should just go for that and just do away with personal storylines. Let the girls just go and just kiki and laugh. And I mean, let's let the girls kiki and laugh and just do the confessionals. I really do. I really was thinking like, do they really need personal storylines? Because at this point, it sounds like the viewers, the girls who have the personal storylines, the viewers want off the show. So if that's the case, then why do we need people with personal storylines? Just let the girls kind of like come, like just let the girls come in and just do what they do. Yeah. Yeah, maybe they should do that. I mean, that popped in my head. Like maybe they should do away with personal storylines and just see how it works from there. Yeah, I think they should do that just to see how it works. Because at this point, I don't think the viewers care about storylines. I don't. Outside of the doctor's office, what is Kay showing? Kay has shown us her husband. She's shown us she's bought a house. She's talked about infertility. She's talked about her health issues. We've seen her at the Country Music Awards. Like we've seen. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know. I don't. That's what I'm saying. That's. I mean, it's no shade, but that's what I be talking about. Like we've literally seen Kay Michelle with her husband renting a house, buying a house. We've seen Kay Michelle at the hospital. We've seen Kay Michelle talking about her butt injections. We've heard Kay Michelle talk about her not being able to have a child. We've seen Kay Michelle at the music awards. Like we've seen this stuff. And then the girls be like, what Kay got going on? Nothing. Not at all. Nothing. Nothing. That's what I don't. I really be. I'm like. I'm not trying to be funny. I swear to God, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. Like I just be like confused. Like I don't know what like people want. Like I don't know. Because nobody else is talking about their life. Phaedra is not talking about her life. Porsha is not talking about her life. She's not talking about her real life. Porsha has done everything in her power to make sure the conversation steers away from Simon. Drew is not talking about her life. She's fighting with Shamia. And we know Drew got shit going on. This probably wasn't happening at the time, but we know Drew got some shit going on over there at that address. Hello? Hello? I know what's happening now. The show has already been taped, but we know that Drew got some shit going on over there at that address. Now it's time for you to spill your real tea. Now Drew don't want to talk about her real tea. When your ass came in with that fraudulent ass storyline about Tampa and Ralph, y'all was good to go. But now it's time to talk about your real business, and the girls don't want to talk about their real business. I wonder if Drew gonna come back talking about how they kicked her ass out of the house and she lost custody of her motherfucking children. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. This shit with Drew just ain't happen overnight. This shit already been building up. So she has something to talk about. But she don't want to talk about it. Now it's time to talk about your real business. Okay? The girls. You got Pinky. That's what I said. You got Pinky who's telling us about Pinky be getting on my nerves, but girl, Pinky do get on my nerves. I like Pinky. I ain't got no problems with Pinky, but Pinky do get on my nerves. The reason why Pinky get on my nerves is because Pinky gets on my nerves, and this is no shade to Pinky, girl. Pinky, I don't have no issue. Girl. All the ones I don't like is Porsha and Phaedra. Girl, I don't have no issues with Pinky, but Pinky do get on my nerves, and I'm not. Listen, I know I'm not a bankruptcy expert. Let's start there. Bitch, I can't tell you the first thing about bankruptcy. She does get on my nerves when she want to play, big bank and act like she wiping $90,000 with her ass, but at the same time you crying about the money. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why I feel like she lose me. Like I know that you can still be wealthy and file for bankruptcy. We all know that, right? Wealthy people file for bankruptcy all the time and they're still considered wealthy. We know that. But Pinky do be look like when Pinky be like, I can wipe that with my ass. I can wipe that with my butt. Girl, Pinky, you were just crying. You were just crying about the coin. Just you know what I'm saying? So I be like, girl, I don't know, girl, Pinky girl. Pinky girl, I don't know, girl. But yeah, like, I like Pinky. I like Pinky. I like Pinky. But she do be getting on my nerves sometimes. Girl, because it's like one minute I'm crying about one minute I'm crying about the coin, and then the next minute it's like I'd rather Pinky just don't like. I don't know. I don't know. Right. So I don't know, but yeah. But I do think it's unfair, though. That's all I was saying. I do think it's I do think it's like fucked up in a way because it's like even with Pinky is giving us personal storyline. Pinky is letting us in on her business, and the girls. This is no shade. It's no shade. It's no shade. But the girls, just like K Michelle, will be like, "What K Michelle got going on?" When we literally have seen K Michelle this season talk about her health issues, talk about her not being able to have children after her son. talking about, her breaking into country music, her and her husband moving down to Atlanta, her husband having to try to get his license in Georgia. Like, we've heard her say these things, and the people will still be like, K. Michelle ain't got nothing going on. We've seen, just say you don't like K. Michelle. We've seen Pinky talk about her bankruptcy. We've heard Pinky say that her and that nigga was about to get a divorce a year after they got married. I have heard Pinky say that her father was put in prison for 30 years. Girl, how many motherfuckers did he kill? You know what I'm saying? Like, this stuff is out there. I think because it's not the main focus of the storyline, then the people say it ain't being discussed. But maybe, like I said, maybe because I reviewed the show and I watched the show multiple times, I see this stuff and I hear this stuff. So I'm like, oh, girl, she putting it out there. We've heard Kelly talk about how she might be filing for bankruptcy, and how her kids cannot film for the show, and how her ex-husband is making her life a living hell, and how he doing interviews with Tasha K. Yes, well, I clocked all of that. I came down here and I said my good eye is on Mr. Derek. Because who the fuck are you nigga to be talking about you humbled somebody? That's why I said I call out the stuff as I see it. I also have stated that I don't think that Pinky feels safe with her husband. Because ain't no motherfucking way in hell. Girl, you got a whole motherfucking husband, bitch. If he want to help you out, then he let the motherfucker help you out. Girl, y'all don't want to be screaming talking about leader, provider. He the leader, he the provider, he the head of household. Well, let the motherfucker provide, girl. But you don't want to take the money from him because that's the same nigga who just was there here a couple of weeks ago talking about how he humbled your ass. You see what I'm saying? Hello? Hello? That's what I'm saying. I try to say what the shit be going on. I try to catch as much as possible and come down here and give y'all the information. I take my job seriously. Okay? This is not a game, bitch. This is real life. This is not a game, bitch. This is my life. I take my job seriously, bitch. And I come down here and I try to tell y'all what these bitches be saying. Okay? I ain't gotta like you or dislike you for me to come down here and say, that nigga told her to her motherfucking face I humbled you. Who the fuck are you, nigga? With your fine ass, that nigga is fine, I ain't gonna lie. Baby, you ain't that motherfucking fine. I also said there's something going on with Derek and Pinky because she don't want to take that motherfucking money from him, even though I don't think he got $5 million. Girl, I ain't gonna say, girl, that nigga ain't got no $5 million. Girl, but even he out, girl, that nigga ain't got no $5 million. Girl. But anyway, but he out with the money. You don't want to take it because he has not created a safe space for Pinky. Any nigga who would tell you in front of a camera your first season that I humbled you, girl. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just be, But like I said, it don't take away, regardless of how I feel about Pinky and Derek and the question marks that I have about their marriage or the questions I have about Pinky, it does not take away that Pinky is letting us in on her life. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like all that can be true. Yes, I have questions about Pinky and why you always talking like this, but you crying 1 minute, you talking about your coin, and you crying 1 minute, you talking about your coin, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I have questions, but it doesn't take away from the fact that Pinky is letting us in on her in her life, and she's putting these things out there. And that's why I kind of get a little bit perplexed when I see people be like, oh, they ain't even got nothing going on. Who ain't got shit going on? Phaedra ain't got shit going on. Okay? But the other girls, they trying to give you a little something. Just a little something, something. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's my favorite line. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, girl. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. But I mean, at this point, girl, it is what it is. Like I say, I just get the girls. I would like to see. I would like to see how it would be with the five girls who the viewers want the most. I would like to see it. I would. Now, is it gonna happen? Probably not. But I would really like to see how next season would be if they only brought back Phaedra, Porsha, Angela, um, Drew, and Cynthia. I would love to see them as the five housewives, just to see how it would work. Baby Angela, the way Angela will flip on Porsha in a heartbeat, baby, please. God, I can tell you what's going to happen. Baby Angela gonna go back to beefing with Porsha and Phaedra in a heartbeat. Cynthia really didn't do shit last. To me, Cynthia is doing okay this season. Last season, I thought Cynthia shouldn't even been on the show. I thought Cynthia last year was just absolute a waste of space. I did. I thought Cynthia as a friend last year was a waste of space. This year she not that bad. Last year I thought it was horrible. Cynthia was horrible last year as a friend. Horrible. This year she all right. Hell, this year she giving housewife, and we're gonna be honest. Yes. Baby, they're gonna be turning each other up next year if all those five girls came back. Cause now they ain't got no now they don't have a punching bag. That's what I'm saying. Just get Kelly, Shamia, K Michelle, and Pinky off the show and let the girls who they say run the show run the show. I really think that's how they should do it. They need to let the girls who they say run the show run the motherfucking show. Fire everybody else and just bring back those five girls and let them go to work. That's it. I gotta go to the nail salon. Cause my toes look like Myra's, girl. You gotta go to work on Myra's feet. Girl, they don't look that bad. But I need a little pedicure. I ain't had a pedicure in a long time. In a long time. But it's about it's springtime and you don't want to be caught in suede. Girl, I got these suede shoes I want to wear, but I'm scared. This is gonna sound so crazy, y'all. Girl. So it's this movie called Beauty Shop. Listen, bitch, listen. This is gonna sound so crazy. Can you wear suede in the spring and summertime? Can you? Because I'm gonna tell you why I'm always fucked up about wearing suede. Like I got some suede shoes that I want to wear, but I'm nervous to wear them because remember on Beauty Shop. No, Beauty Shop with no, Beauty Shop with Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah, Rudy from the Huxtables. I forgot her name. Keisha Knight Pulliam. Remember Alicia Silverstone, Alfre Woodard, Golden, the girl from Girlfriends. Remember the movie with Queen Latifah? It was a spinoff from Barbershop. Remember that queen? Remember that queen that was going there, that was running down the sidewalk trying to sell Queen Latifah some purses? Yes, monkey bread. Jump right at you. Yeah, the monkey bread. Girl, yes, monkey bread. Yeah. So remember that queen that was running down the sidewalk? Girl trying to sell Queen Latifah some purses. He was like, push, push. And then remember he made, listen, remember when he made that comment, because it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. Listen, listen. So ever since he have said that shit always pop in my head. Because it's spring. He's like, fizz, yes, fizz, fizz. And then he said, because it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. So ever since he said that, it's always in my head. Listen, listen. It's always been stuck in my head, girl. It's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. So I got these suede shoes that I want to wear, but I'm scared because he said it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. Mind you, that movie came out, what, like 20 years ago? Girl, it wasn't 20 years ago. It was probably like 15 years ago it came out. About 15 years ago? Yes. Yes! And so ever since he said that, I be nervous. Girl, he said it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. But I got these little like suede loafers that I want to wear, but I'm scared because he said it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. I'm like, girl, I do not. So in my head, girl, I do not want to be caught in suede. You know what I'm saying? Because it's spring and I do not want to be caught in suede. That's what that queen said. That's what that queen said. Ever since he said that, that shit stuck with me. Okay? Oh, girl. They said the line for a reason. Oh, it came out 2005. Oh, it has been 20 years, has it? Let me see. Did it really come out 2005? Let me see. Beauty shop. Oh, it did. Oh, it has been 20 years. Okay, it actually did come out in it has been 20 years. Okay. Yeah, it came out in 2005, but it's an old movie, y'all. It's so funny. It's a good movie though. But yeah, it's funny. It's good. You should watch it. Girl, it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. And girl, I just don't want to be caught in suede. But it's just some little loafers that I want to wear. They are so cute. But it's spring and I don't want to be caught in suede. And I don't want the girls to I'll be so nervous. I don't want the girls to be like, girl, look at his tech. Listen, bitch, listen. I don't want to be, because girl, I know you like, girl, I don't want to be the girl walking around here and the girls be like, girl, look at her tacky ass with them suede shoes. I don't want to be the girl, and the girls be like, look at her tacky ass with some suede shoes on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the girls are going to say. That's what some of y'all gonna say if y'all see me out with them suede shoes on. Y'all gonna be like, look at her tacky ass, girl. Look at her tacky ass down here with them suede shoes on. And girl, I'm not about to have nobody talking about me. So I don't know. I don't know. I might not. I might just wait. I might just wait. I might just wait. I might just wait. I don't know. I don't know. I might just wait because I might just wait. I might just wait, y'all. Because I really want to wear the shoes, but it's spring and I don't want to be caught in suede. So, because it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. Y'all might wait. We only got a few more months until fall, anyways. So y'all might just wait. Ugh. Y'all know what? I might just wait, y'all. Y'all gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. I'm gonna tell you, baby girl, it be girl. When I tell you, it be the funniest shit that stick with me. It be the funniest shit that stick with me. Shit from movies and shit. Cause it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. Baby, that shit has stuck with me since 2005. Do you hear me? Baby, that shit has stuck with me since 2005. It is spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. That's what he said. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I don't want to play, girl. You know, I'm kind of nervous though, because let me see if I can find it. Beauty. Oh, here we go. I've been seeing everything you have been doing around here with the beauty shop, and the shop is fabulous, honey. But girl, if you really want to let these divas have it, you need one of my handbags for the runway, dear, because it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. That is, yes, Miss Thing, honey, in the pink. You're gonna have your pink and spring, girl. Push, fierce. It's fierce. Always get me started out here. Come on now, girl, honey. Better work it. I'm gonna work it, girl. I'll catch you. I'll catch you. Now push, baby. Push, Steven, and catch it, honey. I know that's right. I swear, ever since that queen said it's spring and you don't want to be called in swag, that shit done stuck with me. Girl, he said it's spring and you don't want to be called in swag. And that shit done stuck with me since 2005 because it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. Girl, I don't. Don't. But I want to wear my shoes though. I want to wear my shoes. Anyways, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out if I'm gonna wear my shoes or not because it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. Just wait till fall because it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. Oh, girl. Fall is really not that far away. June, wait, May, June, July, August, September. It's really not that far away because it's really about to be June. Anyways, yeah. Because it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gone. It was fun. Of course, I can never get off here like I say I was, like I'm gonna do. Y'all know I love running my mouth. You know I love talking. I love talking with y'all, girl. It'd be fun. I have a good time when I come down here. I can't speak for everybody else, but I always have a good time. And girl, we just talking about housewives anyways, girl. Who gives a fuck about the housewives? Nobody. Okay, girl, it's just a show. We know this shit is fake. Um, we know they fake. we know ain't nobody fighting. Well, I'll take that back. No, yeah. we know Drew and K Michelle wasn't gonna fight. Now if that was Porsha, what she would have got? Yeah. Porsha would have got a plate and threw it across the room. But anyway. So yeah, we know the shit is fake, but we know how the girls do. Mhm. But I'll probably come down here. Oh, bitch. We gotta talk about love and hip hop. I mean, love and hip hop. I have to watch. I knew I was forgetting something. I gotta watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. Girl, the way Marcel was, I saw a clip. Bitch, the way Marcel be talking to Letitia, baby, baby, the way Marcel be talking to Letitia, baby, the way that Marcel, I gotta go. The way that Marcel, I forgot all about Love and Marriage Huntsville. I gotta watch it. I'll probably have the review up tomorrow. Ooh, I might watch it. Yeah, I'll probably have a review up tomorrow. Girl, the way that he be talking to that lady, baby, he he just talked to her like she's stupid. He really does talk. He really does talk to Letitia like she is someone who does not comprehend and is deep on the spectrum. He talks to Letitia like she is deep on the spectrum and like she just don't understand. It is weird to me how when Letitia is even trying to back him up, he get mad at her. Marceau is like that's the thing that's one of the things I don't like about Marceau. Like I don't know what like I will give Tisha this much. Tisha appears as if she's starting to get a backbone with Marceau. I'll give her that. Tisha, I might go live tomorrow so I can drag Marceau live and out loud in color. I might go live tomorrow with Love and Marriage Huntsville because we gotta talk. Because baby, the way I'm about to dog walk Marceau, she comes across as if she is starting to get a little backbone. You know what I'm saying? But the way he be talking to that lady, that couldn't be me. That couldn't be me. I don't know. I don't know how the girls do it. Cause ain't no nigga ever gonna talk to me like that, especially not on no motherfucking TV. Ain't nobody gonna talk to me like that, especially on TV. Now I might let you slide if we at the house by ourselves and I just don't feel like arguing. Nigga, I don't feel like arguing with you. Get out my face. You know what I'm saying? But baby, you're not going to dog walk me the way that Marceau be talking to Tisha on TV at that. You know, I don't do that whole public embarrassment type of shit. When I feel like you're trying to publicly embarrass me, girl, it's ready. Girl, we about to go to war. But you're not about to talk to me like that on no motherfucking TV show. I don't give a damn how real this is supposed to be. I'm gonna be real and cuss your ass out. Like the way he talked to Letitia, like she just a dummy. Like she ain't the same one who came and got your motherfucking company out of the red. Don't forget, Marceau, you bald-headed bastard, that your wife was the one who came and got your company out of the red and put it in the green, nigga. Girl, I gotta go. I'm about to get worked up. I'm gonna be on her till 5 o'clock in the morning, dragging Marceau bald-headed ass. Girl, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Anyways, woo! Got me getting worked up. Girl got me getting worked up over these niggas. Ooh, girl. I said, oh, this nigga is crazy. Girl, what did Angela say? This motherfucker is psychotic. Girl, what did Bernadine say? What did Bernadine say on Wait Until Exhale when she swung that door open? This motherfucker is psychotic. I said, this motherfucker is psychotic. I said, girl, this is some bullshit if I ever seen it. Anyways, Tisha, that's your husband, girl. You wanted him, you got him, honey. That motherfucker would have had me fucked all the way up. We would have been cursing each other out on that screen. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to, nigga. Not especially in front of these motherfucking cameras. Baby Marceau talks to Tisha like she is stupid. All right, y'all, let me get off here. Girl, am I going to the gym? Girl, I got real lazy. Oh, I need to go, huh? I went last night. I didn't get home till like 1 o'clock in the morning, girl. I went too late last night. Cause Sundays it really don't be busy. I should have went earlier. Something happened. Why I didn't go earlier. But last night I didn't get home till like 1 o'clock in the morning, girl. It was past one actually. And it was this fine ass nigga at the gym last night too. I said, Anyways, all right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I might try to go live tomorrow to talk about love and marriage Huntsville so I can drag Marcel with his bald headed ass. I don't know. It depends. But yeah, I'm gonna have the review. I'm gonna try to watch it tonight. And then I'll just have so I can have my notes and stuff ready. All right, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.